Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy AC Legend, and I am back with another video. So, before we do anything here, make sure that you guys like this video. Go ahead and smash the like button for me. Make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel if you're interested in information on being an entrepreneur, business funding, personal credit, increasing your credit scores. That is everything that we embody in this channel. And listen, we're trying to grow this community. And in order to do that, we need help with this algorithm. We need help with this YouTube. And the best way for you to help me is go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. Yo, if you haven't already, we have a free Facebook group, Plug Talks on Facebook. The link will be below. Join the free Facebook group. Ask me any question. I reply and respond to everything that is asked in that group. So go ahead and do that for me. Now, let's get into one of the topics that is a very popular topic, right? People want to know exactly what is a trade line? What is a trade line? How do I use them? When do I use them? And that's what we're going to go over today in this video. Now, very simply put, a trade line is any account that reports to your credit report, right? So that could be a loan, a credit card, auto loan, a mortgage, line of credit, things like that. Those are all trade lines that get reported either positively or negatively on your credit report. Now, there's two types of trade lines. You have the primary trade lines, which are the ones that you actually go out and get on your own. So that will be your personal car note, your personal mortgage, right? Your personal loans, your personal credit cards. But there's also secondary trade lines. Now, for those who aren't familiar with secondary trade lines, you may be familiar with the term piggybacking, right? This is when you have someone add you as an authorized user onto their primary account. So let me go and make that very clear and simple, because that might have went over the top of your head if you're new. So if you have someone in your family member who already has good credit, right, a credit card, they can actually add you as an authorized user to that credit card, and that history as well as the age for most trade lines will then report onto your credit report, right? So you'll get the benefit of all those on-time payments. You'll get the benefit of the age of however long that account has been open, and it will actually report onto your credit report, therefore boosting it up, right? So ways that you can acquire trade lines, and I'm speaking about secondary trade lines at this point, right? So the first way is the easiest way, and typically the best way, because it is going to be free. Ask your parents or a family member or someone, a friend, someone you're close to that you can trust. They must be trustworthy, right? Ask them to go ahead and add you onto their credit card as an authorized user. And you can let them know, hey, this will not affect your credit at all. So there's always a misconception about, if I add somebody as an authorized user, will their bad credit affect mine? The answer is no. If I put you on my credit card as authorized user today, there will be nothing about your credit profile that will attach to mine. There's no risk in that, right? Now, here's the thing. You want to make sure that that credit card that you're getting added on as an authorized user has no late payments, right? It's not maxed out, because you don't want that utilization reporting, right? And you just don't want anything negatively associated with that account. So make sure that account is actually in the green. That's why we would need someone who is responsible, because if they're not, think about it. The same way that that good credit of theirs can reflect on yours, so will the negatives. So if there's late payments that's attached to that trade line, yeah, guess what? Now there's late payments on your credit profile. So that's why it's very important that we have a good understanding of that person and where they're at in their credit journey. And we just want to make sure they're responsible, right? Because there could be some great benefits to come from getting trade lines. Now, the second way you can acquire trade lines is by buying them from a company who sells trade lines. Now, definitely warning, warning, warning. There are people who say they provide trade lines and really they just want your information. We call those people scammers. Make sure you vet all the companies. Now, if you want a trusted company, go ahead, visit the Company Connect. I'll drop the link below for a free credit consultation. And during that consultation, we'll actually let you guys know if you need some trade lines added. And yes, you can trust us. Best believe that. But you can also go to another company, right? Make sure they're well vetted, that provide trade lines. You can buy trade lines from anywhere between $150 upwards of $10,000, depending on the age and depending on the credit limit. Now, that brings me to my next point. Why would I buy, or why do I need trade lines, right? So if you've been watching my channel, you know that I always speak about the credit profile and the data points, not the credit score, the data points. So if you're someone who is fresh with credit, meaning you don't have anything on your credit report right now, it may be hard for you to go out and acquire your own primary trade lines or go get your own loan, your own credit cards, because you have nothing reflecting onto your credit report. That will be one reason why you will want to add on a few trade lines to be able to help boost up your credibility so that then you can go out and get your own trade lines. Another reason would be is if you just cleaned up your credit report, you got all the negative items removed, and now you have fewer than 5 accounts. Say after your credit repair, you're only left with 1 open account. Then yeah, it may be in your best interest at that moment to go ahead, add some trade lines, boost up your credit profile, which will then boost up your credit score so that you can use that boost, right, to be able to go out into the world and get your own primary trade lines. Now, when you purchase a trade line, typically that trade line is going to stay on your credit profile for 2 to 3 months. So you only have a 60 to 90 day window to actually leverage that trade line, right? So that means within that 60 and 90 days, you need to have a plan to go out there and get whatever it is that you're looking for, that you need, whether that's checking line of credit, whether that's credit cards, an auto loan, whatever it may be, a personal loan. You need to have a plan of attack, because when you purchase these secondary trade lines, they're not going to be on your credit report forever, and they're only to be bought, to be used, to be leveraged, right? We're leveraging someone else's credit so that we can go out and go ahead and get our own primary trade lines. So I hope this video helped you out. I've been getting a lot of questions on Instagram as well as YouTube about trade line. What is trade line? People couldn't figure it out. I hope I simplified it for you. I hope I showed you exactly why you would need it, when you would need it, and how to use it. Yo, and if you enjoyed this video, like I said before in the beginning, please help me be able to help you, because I want to keep going. I want to keep this channel going. I want to keep the Facebook group going. Join all the channels. Join the Facebook group. Subscribe. Yo, we're having a great time here. We're learning information. We're bouncing ideas off of each other. We're building community. It's your boy AC Legend. I appreciate you guys for joining me for yet another video. Peace.